My name is Chad Williams. My life before I was a Christian, I was a U.S. Navy SEAL, training to use deadly force to go after some of the most evil men in the world, guys that make bombs with intentions of blowing other people up. Before I was serving on SEAL Team 1, I had an incredible opportunity to work with a U.S. Navy SEAL, an extraordinary one named Scott Helvenston. He was my mentor. He prepared me to go through SEAL training. And I turned on the television one day just before I was going into the military to see that Scott had been killed over in Fallujah, Iraq. That right there radically changed me as a human being. I felt now I don't want to just be a Navy SEAL because I thought it was cool, but I want revenge. And so that sent me into this sort of downward spiral where I got into drinking. I was getting really careless, had a lot of people that really cared about me letting me know, you're going to get yourself killed or somebody else killed. And then one night by surprise, I find myself going to an event where Pastor Greg Laurie was speaking, and he shares this message of sin and how it will destroy you, it'll destroy your life, but how there is a solution, how Jesus Christ, He could give you that fulfillment, that water that you will never thirst again once you've drinking it if you would just turn from your sin and put your faith and trust in Him. And so that night, March 14th, 2007, I did just that. And I experienced what it was to be forgiven of my sin and to know God. And I had this incredible desire at that point then to make Him known from that point forward. The way that I got involved in the church was kind of interesting. I never really saw it coming. I knew it's important to serve at my church, so I was just volunteering, and here I am. I'm under the teaching of the very guy that I got saved listening to, Pastor Greg Laurie, and they just started a new church in Orange County when out of nowhere I just got invited to come on board and start helping out with the high school ministry. I am the head, I'm over the high school ministry and teaching it. At the high school ministry, we have a number of things that go on. Wednesday night is our big night. That's where we do our study. Right now we're going through 1 John and we're going verse by verse. My biggest priority is making sure that these kids know the gospel, that they know God, and then not only that, but that they actually know what His Word has to say. And then from there, I like to get into their lives. We're active. We go down to the beach. I like to take guys out spear fishing sometimes, and not only to do some fishing in the ocean, but then we go out doing some street witnessing and some fishing of men on Friday nights because this is another duty and a task that we have as believers. So my duty and task as the leader of the high school ministry is to make sure they know God, that they're making Him known, and that they really know His Word and are maturing as believers. So we like to get out there and fulfill the duty, the task to share the gospel and get into that Word, and we're all about fellowship, and so we're very approachable. You can call the office. We're usually out there after every service. We've got a table, and I would love if you came by and be happy to meet you.